You are now listening to Belligerent State of Mind.
But you're gonna get this show popping, man.
Yes,
every
sir.
single episode. I know Recess is itching, man. Every
Yes.
single
No.
episode, we start off with our segment called Nuff Respect Due. We give props and pay homage to somebody while they're still here. So for this week, it's my brother Recess, man. And he rocking the hat, so I got a feeling where he going with this one, man. Let's get it, man.
Yo, QGTM, Queens get the money all day. D, Lou Hall, I couldn't go another week without bigging up my Nuff Respect Due for tonight. Listen, man, Nuff Respect always goes to the pioneers of this music that we love, this culture that we about. You know what I mean? When it comes to the music, Nuff Respect to Marley Marl, you know, Mr. Magic. Enough respect to Kid Capri, woo, DJ Red Alert. You know, this is where we didn't have hip hop on the radio. We were just talking about this.
Word.
You couldn't hear hip hop on the radio unless you were listening to them Saturday at 12 a.m. on Kiss or 11 p.m. on BLS. You wouldn't hear this music.
Word.
My Nuff Respect Due goes to the next level pioneer who brought the music national and brought hip hop to the world. My guy. Okay. The first time I heard it had to be somewhere mid 90s, early 90s, as early as 1994. Okay. I heard something that was going on in the streets. We picked it up from Jamaica Avenue. We picked it up from Beach Street in Brooklyn. We picked it up from the music stores in Harlem. We picked them up wherever we went. You would hear them blasting out of every car. This would be what's called the mixtape, my guys. Now I'm going to tell you, you had the Waterbed King, Ron G. I remember Doo-Wop. I remember Kid Capri. But ladies and gentlemen, my Nuff Respect Due goes tonight to the man born January 8th, 1975. His name is Ernesto Shaw.
Got it.
Better known to y'all as the world famous DJ Clue.
How you like this? Look, I was ready for you, bro. I was ready for you, bro. Let's get it.
The guy, this icon, this pioneer gets no respect, my guy, to me, because they don't give him the credit for bringing the hip hop music of the 90s to the world.
100%.
Facts.
Lou Hall told the stories in the past. He would come down here and only knew about these joints from Clue tapes. We always talk about all our mixtapes from back of the day. And I could tell you there was a lot there. I'd mentioned, Doo-Wop, the Waterbed King. I mentioned Kid Capri. But it was not until Mr. DJ Clue came on the scene and was not only dropping the exclusive records from major artists that we've never heard before, from albums that's not coming to 6 months, a year later. That's big. But I'm talking about the freestyles you got from these guys. Crazy. I'm talking about, come on, Nas. I'm talking about Hove. I'm talking about DJ Clue being instrumental in the advancement of both these guys' careers.
100%.
Okay. When it comes to Jay-Z, I will have to say Clue broke that record, Ain't No Nigga. He said, yo, I got this record. It's got a girl on it. Her name Foxy Brown. He heard it, ran with it. Guys, this guy is amazing because he went through the actual jungle. He went through the jungles to get these records. He did what he had to do. We don't know. He still don't want to tell the recipe where he was getting these records from. He still says he's gonna take that to the grave with him.
Wow, that's what's up, man.
Born in Jamaica, Queens, and you hear the stories of many of the rappers in the 90s. They went to his mom's basement and they bust out these freestyles. I remember in 1994 was the first time I think I ever heard a DJ Clue tape.
Illuminati. Same here.
And he wasn't a mixing DJ. He would just throw the records on and being a turntablist. We didn't give a fuck. He had joints that was rocking that we never. What is this? Mobb D? What is this? Nas and Nori? What is this? Hove over Who Shot You? What? Left and right, 94, 95, 96, which is classic. 97, he built a catalog that is unmatched to this day. The influence unmatched to this day. In 1998, of course, he signs with Rockefeller. If you ever get I don't know if you ever hear from him, that he'll tell you the stories is how it happened. Of course, The Professional came out. The funny thing about The Professional, right? Not only was it the toughest shit ever, didn't it set off with the Jada and Mary, and then of course you had of course the Best of You remixes with Maya and Jay. Even in the video when Maya's rocking the North Carolina, the Tar Heel Blue, you hear Clue all over the record. That's DJ Clue. But let me tell you, in the cover, he has a chain with the question mark on it. Is that not right? Nobody knew who DJ Clue looked like for years. I'm talking about 94, 95, 96, 97, the best DJ in the streets by far. And I'm talking about I'm talking about the best of the best was out around these times. I'm talking about everybody I named plus some. Then you had Who Kid. Then you had Cutmaster C. Then you had, I'm telling you, I named like 6 or 7, but there's more. DJ Clue still was the tape that you had to be on.
100%.
Rappers with bidding, please let me get top 4 on a Clue tape. Being on a DJ Clue tape was held at a high regard that you couldn't imagine, and nobody knew what the guy looked like. Can you believe it?
It's crazy.
Even when he went on tour with Rockefeller, when Jay-Z started blowing up, they tell the story of how they go around and they would be touring, what they call the Bible Belt or whatever, the chicken circuit. And they go up and down the East Coast and they be hitting these clubs and stuff. And Clue already knew them. Clue already did shows there. Clue already had rapport with these people. That's how long ago that it's been that he was already rocking. And the work speaks for itself. The influence speaks for itself, but he doesn't get the proper due. I do not know why, but a lot of intricate stories, of course, if you go into detail about the music business and, where he was president of A&R, which labels, whether it be Sony, Interscope, when he went on with Elektra. And, of course, what makes you great also is what you carry on, is what you pass on to the next. And he brought us Spizzy. His name was Sport.
Sport.
He said on the record, he said FABOLOUS. They brought him the Clue, brought him up to the radio station. Of course, Nori was up there rapping. He was fire at the time, hot, blazing. Made Fabulous go up there, said, yo, you next. Let me see what you got. Of course, Fab killed it, and the rest is what they call history.
Word.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, D and Lou Hall, Nuff Respect Due goes to the world famous DJ Clue.
Illuminati.
Yes.
That was dope, man. Definitely. DJ Clue was that, like you said it all, brother. He was definitely that dude, man. Them Clue tapes was just in New York. I don't know how it was in other places. That shit was like albums, yo. It was like the new albums coming out, yo. 100%. Everybody had to have the new Clue tape, yo.
We didn't hear about the Clue tapes until, of course, the whole Rockefeller era.
Oh,
that's when we started hearing it down here.
I mean, it makes sense.
And,
that makes sense.
Absolutely.
My favorite, and to this day, my favorite Clue mixtape got to be that Perfect Desert Storm. I played that CD over and over and over. Matter of fact, that was the album that actually broke Shine.
Okay.
That Bad Boys. I remember that when I heard it, I was like, "Yo, who is this? Like, this dude sound like Big." And then you had Keep It Thorough on there. Oh my God, I played that so many times. That's one of the hardest Prodigy joints I've ever heard in my life.
What we talking like what 99, 2000, something like that?
Yeah, that was like 99. Actually no, that was 2000. I think that was 2000.
2000, okay.
2000, yeah. Okay. They broke the Lil Kim joint because we hadn't heard Lil Kim in a minute. They had a Lil Kim joint on there. Man, I mean, oh, and can't forget Annie Up. They put Annie Up on there.
You play Annie Up? Nice.
Yes. I love that joint, man. So,
nice.
Yo, man, that was a really dope Nuff Respect Due that you chose, sis. That was really good. Really good.
Definitely. And I definitely like what you said about how like there's different forms of a DJ. You got turntablist DJs, you got the mixing DJs, and then you had Clue. He was the more like I said, he played the exclusives and shit. That was his niche.
We didn't care, dude.
The exclusives and shit. We didn't give a fuck if he couldn't do no tricks and back. I never been into that shit anyway. It's called cool, but can I fucking party? Can I dance to this shit? Can I fucking have a good time? Can I put the shit on and drive? I can't drive down the street listening to niggas scratching this shit, yo. Like that's not, you know what I'm saying? I can put
shout out to DJ Scribbles.
I can put the Clue. Scribbles was the dope radio DJ too. But I can put the Clue tape on and just rock, yo, and just get on the subway. I got my headphones looking on the subway and just rock or all of that good shit, man. So yeah.
Well, as DJ Clue, of course, solidified his shit in the streets. Yo, I definitely never forget when I first heard Hove over the Who Shot Your beat. When everybody want to rhyme like Hove, because I rhyme like I be rhyming in the rolls, rhyming in the moles. I was like, yo, this guy's sick. Yo, after his success with all his mixtapes, you know, it's so funny. In 97, early 97, he tells the story of how Diddy played The Whole Life After Death for Clue and said, take 2 songs. He took Hypnotize and More Money, More Problems.
Smart man.
So the first time everybody heard Hypnotize was off of him screaming in the background, DJ Clue, exclusive, Cluminati.
Wow.
And the program director, Tracy at Hot 97, was playing the song as is.
With Clue in the background and shit.
They brought Clue in and said, listen, can you please just come here and work for us, guy?
Yeah.
We get your own show. And there was born the Monday night mixtape. Nice. Hot 97 at 10 p.m.
Nice.
Whoa, boy, we're retuned in every Monday night for a Clue Monday night mixtape. Yeah, by far it goes on because now he, of course, at Power has his own weekly show Monday through Friday. So prime time, #1 show in New York.
I mean, he right there with Flex, man. He right there neck and neck with Flex, man. Top in the fucking world, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, so you can't go
Shout
wrong,
out to Clue, man. Queens
Nuff
get the
Respect Due,
Queens
yo.
get the money, man. Come on,
all
man.
the time.
That's gonna say my Nuff Respect Due is gonna be the whole borough of Queens and shit. My Nuff Respect Due. What is my girl, yo? Fuck it, man.